Happy video day, guys. So for today's video, it's going to be a really cool one. Today's video is going to be about a bunch of products that I've always wanted in my collection, but for one reason or another, I never picked them up. And then all of a sudden, it just so happens that they all basically ended up coming to me in different ways. One of them showed up in a BoxyCharm. Another one was on like an extreme sale, and I just couldn't pass up the opportunity. So I ended up getting all of these products, and they really are items that were on my hey, I really want you list, but I don't know, I always skipped over them. So I'm gonna be sharing with you guys a bunch of really cool stuff, and I'm gonna do a full face, and I'm gonna tell you guys how I feel about them after wanting them for so long. The first one is gonna be from Marc Jacobs. This is the Fantascene palette that is just gorgeous. The other one is going to be from Marc Jacobs. You remember these lip gloss sticks that he released that I've always said that I wanted to try. I also have from Too Faced their sculpting concealer. This is the Born This Way concealer that was super popular. And finally, I threw in another lipstick that I'm going to try on for you guys after I take off the other one, and that's the Pillow Talk medium shade. So not the regular Pillow Talk, the one that's medium. Those are all items that I always wanted. I just skipped out on them, and I actually got them one way or the other. They ended up showing up, and I wanted to try them all out for you guys. I'm also going to be putting these brushes for a little test drive. I actually was gifted these from Bristles Beauty, and I'm going to be using them today to be applying all of this makeup. I'll give you guys my thoughts on them as well. So it's going to be a really fun day of makeup. If you guys are excited, now's the time to give me those likes. And also, if you're new, I'm Christina Brooke. What we do is we talk about makeup, and on the weekend I like to sprinkle in some fashion. So if you guys like those things, hit the subscribe button, join my family, and yeah, let's get into it right now. So I have a bunch of real fun stuff to play with today. I'm actually pretty excited because, like I said in the intro, these are things that I've always wanted, and it just so happened to come to me at the same time, so I might as well try them all on for you guys. And these are kind of like known items, and I've never played with them before. So I already have foundation on, and by the way, guys, I've been using this IT Cosmetics foundation, which I think may end up in a favorites video, just FYI. It's pretty damn good. I'm gonna link it down below. It's if you have more mature skin, I think you're gonna really love this. Like honestly, anytime I put it on, I feel like it kind of like just blurs things, and it doesn't really get into wrinkles in true IT Cosmetics form. Like I really think IT Cosmetics did a really good thing with that foundation, so just wanted to give it a little shout out. So the first thing I'm going to put on is this one right here. So this is from Too Faced. It's the Born This Way Multi-Sculpt Concealer. You guys know that I got this in BoxyCharm, and when I saw BoxyCharm even had this as an option, I was like, hello. This was like the concealer of concealers like a year ago or a year and a half ago, and I remember everybody getting it. Everybody. One of the YouTubers I like to watch is Kelly Strack, and I remember watching her, and she used to use this like all the time, and I just remember so many people loving this, and it was on my list of like things to pick up. And I guess, you know, I didn't get it on time, and you know how that goes. If you don't get it on time and you're a YouTuber, you kind of like have to kind of forget about it because otherwise it becomes irrelevant. I've always wanted it, so I'm so happy that I got it. Now, I think that the color is just a tad too yellow for my skin tone and maybe a little too deep. However, it does work okay. So if I want everything to look a little bit more natural, more skin tone-ish, this actually does work. I personally, if I would have picked it, I wouldn't have gone so yellow. Do you guys see how it's a little bit deeper and yellow? I think I would have wanted it a tad bit more neutral, just a tad bit more, and maybe just a tad lighter. But it's not like it doesn't work. It does work for my skin tone. I actually played with this the other day, so this isn't the first time I've put this on because I was just dying to try it, and it kind of does a really good job. I'm actually pretty impressed with this concealer. I don't feel like you need to put that much on, and it just basically blurs out everything. If you guys can see, it does a pretty fantastic job. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, sometimes when I watch reviews, sometimes I'm not 100% sure if the product is really that great. And in this case, I will say that I think that this is pretty damn good, for me at least. I don't feel like it gets into my fine lines. I'm gonna add a little bit more because my eyes are a little bit dark today. I've been staying up late watching Peaky Blinders. Have you guys seen it? I asked on my Instagram poll, and I'm actually pretty shocked how many of you guys actually seen that show. I thought that a lot of people wouldn't have seen it because I think it's more It's not like a real mainstream show, at least I don't think it is, but oh my goodness, what a good show it is, but it gets you like addicted. But you have to watch like 5 episodes before it starts to get good. Then it gets like really good. So like I'm addicted. So we were up late watching it. So I have to cover these dark circles. Oh my goodness, they're really bad. I actually really like this concealer. So I'm happy that I got this in BoxyCharm. I'm really liking this. I'm so happy this was in BoxyCharm. I got it in golden beige. So if any of you guys are my skin tone, light, medium, I usually lean a little bit warmer. So a little bit yellow, warm undertones, but sometimes too yellow gets a little too yellow, but this one actually works pretty nice. Like I said, I would have liked it neutral though. I think neutral would have been the best. So I'm gonna go ahead and bronze up my face really quick because I don't have a new bronzer, but I'm going to use my Charlotte Tilbury bronzer, which I'm obsessed with as well. I literally only use this. I have not been using powder lately. I try to skip powder, especially if I'm not going anywhere that I want my makeup to last really long. I kind of skip over the powder because powder, it's too heavy. So if I'm going somewhere that I'm going to be outside and I need my makeup to really like not oil up or anything, I'll still use powder. But like for filming or just for like daily days, I don't use powder as much anymore. I'm trying to stay away from it. So yeah, you guys can see how awesome the Charlotte Tilbury bronzer looks. I'm actually going to be filming my favorites video for August, and I think you guys already saw 2 of the items that are going to be in it. But before I work on my eyes, I just wanted to show you guys something that I got in PR that I'm going to use for the first time on camera right now. And these are from Bristles Beauty. These are these awesome brushes. They sent me so many. I'm so happy that they did. They feel super soft and I love the design of it. It looks just like a very classic, pretty brush. I love that it's an unpainted wood. It just looks so elegant to me. I love the look of these brushes. What I love so much is when I read about the company, it's a mother-daughter duo that actually own this company, which I love. And these brushes are actually made in Japan, so they're very nice quality. Also say that they try to keep their production costs low. Brushes can still be luxury brushes, but they're not so pricey. So I'm excited to try these out. They really are gorgeous, and I love this little set right here. So they did send me a coupon code. It's Christina B, and if you use that code, you do get 15% off, and they do give me a commission. So FYI. But these look really gorgeous. I want to try them out for the very first time, but they look really gorgeous. I don't know. I think they look pretty. So I'm going to use them to apply the new Marc Jacobs palette that I got. This is a favorite from so many people. So many people love this palette so much. So I am excited to give this a go. And this is something that I've wanted for such a long time. Come on, get out. And this was actually something else that I got from BoxyCharm, that it was on sale on BoxyCharm, and I was like, oh my god, I need it. So this is the Fantascene palette. Do you guys remember this gorgeous palette? But I literally didn't get on the bandwagon of buying it when it first released, and I kind of waited too long, and now BoxyCharm actually had it for a really good deal. So I couldn't pass up the opportunity to try a palette that I've been dying for, and seeing it in person, guys, it's so beautiful. It doesn't even look as pretty on the screen like it does right now. I'm living for these colors down here. This is like really gorgeous. So I'm so excited to put this on my lids because they just look so gorgeous. And oh my god, this color story looks amazing. Honestly guys, this is what I wanted like Pat McGrath's palette to kind of look like when she was coming out with the mini Rose Decadence, I think it was called. I was hoping that it would look like something like this with a little bit deeper tones, but I was hoping for something like this. I don't know, this was just I'm so excited to put this on my lids. Sorry if you guys keep hearing my phone, but my husband is telling me a story. Apparently it's a novel. So let's go ahead and let's start off with this color right here. Now these brushes are very precise. That's what I'm feeling like. I'm just looking for one that's a little bit fluffier. Maybe this one will be a little bit fluffier. I think I'm using, yeah, this one's a lot more fluffy. Okay, so this is one I would probably use more for what I'm doing right now. They're super soft too, so I'm liking this brush a lot. So that's a really pretty soft color. All right, so I had a phone call. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this look on this eye. So I'm gonna give you guys a step-by-step of how I did it because I had to get the call and I didn't wanna waste time. So I was like, let me just go ahead and do this look while I talk, and that's what I did. I will tell you guys, so far these brushes are really good. They're great for like precision. So like if you wanna do like detailed eyes, like if you're very good into detailing, these are great, especially the set that they sent me, the set of brushes. This is fantastic because I can like really honestly get really good detail with it. So I'm pretty happy so far. They're very, very easy to work with. I'm only missing like a blending brush. All the rest of them I'm really enjoying for like detailing work. So that's where I'm getting the most use from these brushes, is detailing. So they're letting me like really get in and do like very, you know, work that's a little bit harder to do if your brush is kind of like going over the place. So I like the density of them, and like this brush right here I'm obsessed with. It's the E03DM. This one's really, really good because it's really letting me get in those little tiny crevices of my eye that sometimes I'll skip over because I'm in such a hurry and I'm doing my eye makeup fast. But this one really lets me get it in there and deposit the color better, and then I can blend it out. So I'm liking these brushes. If you guys can see, you see the detail work that I was able to create with this eye. That also has to do with the brushes. It's not only the eyeshadow, it's also the brushes and the tools that you use. So those tools are really, really good. I'm gonna jump into this beautiful color right next door. It's like this gold. It's kind of like a coppery gold. I always use my finger for metallics. Like, your finger will always pick up more product and it'll always make everything look a little bit better. So I use my finger. And I also know Marc Jacobs formula is better with your finger as well. I'm gonna jump into the pink and mix the gold and the pink together, just customize the color a little bit. And then I grabbed this little tiny detail brush, which is another great brush, and I grabbed a little bit of this color and put it here in the inner corner of my eye. And like I said, for detailing, these brushes have been fantastic. I don't have many like these detailing brushes. I feel like every time I get sets or I buy brushes, it's all blending brushes. And detailing brushes, people always forget to make or have in sets. So I tend to always never get the detailing brushes, but I feel like I got a lot of very good detailing brushes in this. So I am pleasantly surprised. I'm really liking this. So for the eyeshadow, this is fantastic Marc Jacobs eyeshadow. Like, honestly, so creamy, so amazing. The mattes blend like a dream. This purple is my type of purple. It's like more like a mauve. This is like my color story. Very soft pink, dusty colors. Very and when it comes to like purples, I want more like the mauvish purples, not the real purples. And I just think that this is absolutely stunning. And I could see so many different looks with this palette. So many. Like, this is probably the most typical look. You're gonna get the darkest color, smoke out the outer edge, bring it on the lower lash line. But you could also use the dark color all over the lid. You can also just use the light colors. So I see myself using this palette a lot, kind of like how I use my Soft Glam. This reminds me a little bit of the Soft Glam. So this one here is the E05PS. I'll link my favorite ones down below. So the Marc Jacobs eyeshadow, amazing, and the brushes are very, very good as well, especially for detailing. So I'm happy. I'm happy. So look at those finished eyes. Oh my goodness. Guys, I'm loving this palette. Oh, this is gorgeous. Oh, I love it. Okay, so now I'm gonna jump into pillow talk. So you guys are probably saying, wait, Christina, you have pillow talk. Well, if you guys saw my Nordstrom anniversary sale video, you know that during the Charlotte Tilbury summer sale, I put in an order of a dual that gave me pillow talk of both shades. I'm dying to show you guys the medium one. I wore it in my last video and it was so incredible. And I know a lot of people are so used to pillow talk, but maybe they skip over the medium one, and I want to show you guys this lipstick because it is, oh my God. Look at that color. Just wait. I quickly took off that lipstick so we could try the next one. So this is another one from Marc Jacobs that I always wanted. Have you guys heard me mention this? You probably have. These are the Hydrating Lip Gloss sticks, and I always said that they reminded me of the L'Oreal ones I have. A lot of you guys have told me the problem with these is once you roll them up, you can't roll them down, so I'm going to try not to roll it up too much. But I got this beautiful color, and I just thought it looked so gorgeous. What color is this? Preach. So I want to see what it looks like. I haven't used this yet. Oh, it does remind me of the L'Oreal ones. It actually does remind me of the L'Oreal ones. It has an extreme shine to it, but yeah, I can see that this is probably going to get a little messy, if you guys can tell. Like, it's very, very, very soft. And you know what? It actually almost feels like it has a mint taste to it. Did anybody notice that? Like, it almost feels like, you know, like when you put like those mint chapsticks on, it has like a minty taste to it. Does anybody else feel that when they use these? But I love this color. This is really pretty. So I like this. Do I think you need to buy this one over the L'Oreal one right now? I'm thinking no. I'll let you guys know as I wear it, and of course I'll give you guys a follow-up. But right now, I mean, it looks very similar to me to the L'Oreal one. very. I'm talking about these from L'Oreal. If you guys have ever seen this, this is a darker color. I actually have one that's peach that's very similar, but these from L'Oreal have like a very similar idea. Like, I'm actually thrilled that these products were things that I always wanted, and they ended up being really good. So anyways, guys, I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. Let me know down below if you've tried any of these products and if you love them, and I'll talk to you guys later.